It was now 2:30, and the crap game was through. As Spoon and I counted our loot, between finger popping and van, we had made 32 grand. I didn't even have to shoot. We pocketed our bread and lit up some red and tipped over to shoot some pool. But we could tell by the play that they were well underway, cause a quick run would end the whole duel. It was the second frame of a rotation ball game. And Spoon and I stood digging the scene. They were playing 61, and Slim had just finished a run that had left the whole table clean. His opponent had lost at a hellified cost, and no one else wanted to play. So I stepped up to the table and announced that I was able, and this is what Slim had to say.
Hey, take the slave challenging my game. Well, you must be out of your head, chump. I'll beat you so fast you be peeling your ass trying to make back your bread. Cost $5 a point to play in this joint. You can't come in on no humble. You got to show me your cash before we clash, and then me and you can rumble. First count out 30 grand and give it to your man, and likewise I'll do the same. We'll use the extra 5 yards and tip the guards, and then we'll commence with the game.
I produced the dough and showed my foe that all the money was there. He covered my stake, then we lagged for the break, and I won it fair and square. I chose a 20-ounce cue that was just like new. While Stingy Bim racked him up, I chalked my tip, snapped the cue like a whip, and watched the balls erupt. The break was so loud that it hushed the crowd. They all grew quiet and still. I had sunk to 1 and thus begun the test of my pool room skill. I put English on the cue, then dropped the 2, then sank the 3 and the 4. Continued my drive by banking the 5 while Spoon kept track of the score. I dropped the 6, then just for kicks sank the 7 and 8. Pocketed the 9 and the 10, and chalked up again while Stingy Bim pondered his fate. I needed one more shot to win this pot while Slim was praying I'd miss. But as hell was my heaven when I sighted the 11 and sank it on a rail shot kiss. This ended the game, and Silas Slim's claim that he was the greatest at pool. I had made a clean sweep and saw the wolf turn sheep after publicly blowing his cool. His jaws got tight and he wanted to fight, but his partner held his hand. It would have cost him his life had he had drawn his knife, in addition to 30 grand. With Spoon's piece at his head, he'd have definitely been dead, and it would have been nothing he could have done. It was just lucky for him that his partner Jim had Doug Spoon drawing his gun. We collected our dough, then told him to go, while they both still had the chance. Slim looked so grim, I felt sorry for him, being a victim of circumstance. They each flashed a grin and got in the wind as fast as they could flee. We paid off the guards and went on to play cards. The time read approximately 3. We had made over 62 grand since we first began, and we didn't even work up a sweat. It was a royal little sum, but the best was yet to come as we listened to the card shops bet.